Hi and welcome. My name is Bill Ganz. I'm coming to you live from the Trivani Foundation and Trivani International here in Salt Lake City. And I have the honor today to be here with Jay McGreghor, a legend, a friend, and a true industry luminary. Welcome, Jay.
Thank you very much. It's fun to be a legend. I didn't think I'd ever get to be a legend.
Well, it's reputation, I think, that's so great that people can come to this company with the reputation and the purpose that attracts people like Jay with so many years of professional networking, such a successful business person, and he in his life knows that the only thing that you get to keep is what you give away. Jay, maybe for a minute, tell us about what attracted you to Trivani, knowing the family obviously for years, but understanding their outcome, mission, purpose. What was the big thing that attracted you to this project?
The beautiful thing about Trivani is that Dee recognized when she had spent years in business that having been able to sell it was important to give it away. I was reaching that point where I wasn't worried about my family no longer, didn't have to worry about education, that sort of thing. And so it's a little like the rest of the world. We're always fixing to do something, right? It's always going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll feed the children. And we do that little bits in our lives, and we think that that's sufficient. But the fun part is when you can actually see the results of less fortunate individuals in the world. And we see it every day in today's world, especially Haiti, Chile now.
Oh my God, all this week.
All of this thing, and none of them are prepared.
Right.
Well, be prepared.
Yep.
When Bob went to her and said, Mother, when the last dollar that you give away will be the last child you'll be able to feed, they looked and planned and decided the way to do that was to afford opportunity to people to do like they had done at an earlier time.
Keep something that's replicatable.
That's right. See, I can be 21 years old, and I need shampoo, I need mouthwash, I need toothpaste, I need facial information, this kind of thing. And so I need training. I need opportunity in life to do the things that are unique. I need an additional income stream so that emergency comes up, I can always step back and look at another opportunity to take care of my family. Well, this affords all of that. This provides all of that. First of all, when you join Trivani and start using the products, all you do is just shift from one store to the Trivani store.
That's right.
And by doing that, you provide an opportunity to either educate, and it's not just all feeding the children necessarily, but there's reading programs that's sponsored by Trivani. I've got an opportunity to know firsthand.
They had the book drive this weekend. They had 60,000 books. The Boy Scouts came to Dee's ranch and to the warehouse and sent 60,000 books around the country.
Things like that that you just never heard of. Well, I was with another company. The president of the company went down and grandstand and took a couple of pictures of a hammer and a nail into a building, and that was their total devotion to it. And they thought that would bring.
It was a sales tool.
It was a sales tool.
Right.
This is a purpose.
That's right.
That provides me the opportunity to assure that these things happen. I've talked with the people. I've done due diligence. That's why I have been successful in business, is that I recognize that the people I've been associated with did what they said, walked the talk. Yeah. And so with Trivani, Dr. Greene, a retired professor at Brigham Young University, giving back tremendous opportunities for teaching illiterate people how to read in the United States.
Physically moving the needle, whether it's abroad with the orphanages or whether it's here with the children in the U.S. or whether it's all the different things that the Trivani Foundation, which is a 501c3, and in these next several videos, we're going to meet a number, actually, just for today, chairmen of other foundations where the money gets distributed to, where the actions and activities really manifest, not talk about it, not maybe do it, or physically doing it.
Somebody asked me last week, well, how do you know that it's being done? Well, I talked with Dr. Greene.
Sure.
I've talked with the leader of Choice Humanitarian, of which Trivani has received the award last year as the top humanitarian producer for them.
Yep.
Those kinds of things are there, and they're real. We have an associate that I'm very close with. That he has over 4,000 children sponsored now. He wants to go see firsthand, in spite of all that. So he'll take his vacation. Instead of going to Maui or somewhere else, he'll go down and work for a week on a school system or work on a system for water for these kids and have tremendous
Talk about purpose.
Oh, it's tremendous. And he loves to do it. Where can you get that kind of a thing in today's world?
No. And you know, the thing about Trivani, which is so interesting to me, and Jay and I were talking about it, it's built on this hub model. The center of the hub is the heart. And then there's the foundation as one of the outside circles. And then it's the products, the quality nature of all the products. What Dee did to develop this technology and all of these products was the best of the best of the best of the best. And then third was the opportunity, because she said, if a person can't help themselves, how could they help others? And so knowing that the only thing that we get to keep in this life is what we give away, that if I can't help myself, I certainly can't help. Today in this current economy, if people don't make an income, if they don't have a revenue stream, if they can't help themselves and their families, how could they help others? They just don't have it on their mindset.
That's right. Nor do we have the vehicle and the typical things in life. My granddaughter, she spent her senior year teaching English to disadvantaged children in Kiev. She went on her honeymoon to Guatemala to help teach English in poor areas, and wants to do it. Doesn't care if she ever makes any money. But I tell her, you can't continue to do it. Why? Because you have to fly down to Guatemala. You have to fly to Kiev. You have to keep your life.
And that takes a lot of money.
That's right, and so it takes a lot of money. So if I can teach her the importance and the ability to go out and develop a second stream, doesn't cost her anything.
Right.
And what does she have to do? Just each week,
And you get,
tell one person.
and you get to physically see the needle moving, the people, the kids you're helping. When you sponsor a kid, you're using toothpaste. When you sponsor a kid, you're using deodorant. When you sponsor a kid, you're using some wellness product. I mean, to me, that is such a no-brainer. But if you think of the hub model, the foundation, the products, the opportunity, all centered around the heart, to me today, that is the flawless opportunity for a person to give back while helping others to receive. And to me, that is a perpetual life cycle that's infinite. It won't ever start. And it's not like you have to come here and prime the pump. This is Dee's mission in life. This is Bob's mission in life. They didn't begin doing this around the opportunity. They've always done this. They brought the opportunity so other people could help themselves and keep the cycle infinitely. And to me, that was such a unique value proposition, not to have to go out and use a charity as a sales tool. The product is the foundation. And the fact that they figured out how to help others infinitely while living their life and lifestyle, that was a no-brainer.
Another important part that's integral to this is the do no harm philosophy that Dee and Bob have both adopted in the company. When I sit there in the morning, every evening, as I brush my teeth, I realize that I'm using a product that is not scraping the enamel off of my teeth.
Yep.
When you look at the label, you don't need to worry about it. And you folks at home, look at the label on your toothpaste.
Yep.
It's toxic. It says on there if you're a child or you
we're gonna forgive me, Jay, because these videos are all going into a series that are 10 minutes, and we're just coming up on our time frame. Jay and I are going to go into a number of videos about the products and about the nature.
That's wonderful.
And because we can go all day, can't we?
Oh yeah.
We can go all day. It's one of those things you could not stop. It's so wonderful. But I want to thank Jay for today and this video and others. My name is Bill Ganz. Join Trivani. Come help. Help the children. Learn about them. The better they get, the better we look. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much. My name's Bill Ganz. Have a great day.